Hi, I'm Adam Parker, Territory Manager with Maizex Seeds, here to talk to you today about our silage portfolio. We have two distinct silage offerings in our lineup, more specifically talking about our Feast Plus hybrids, which we've identified as the leafies. These hybrids here offer maximum tonnage, but also offer very high digestibility and also offer very high starch availability. These hybrids are silage-specific hybrids, so you want to make sure you use them specifically for silage on your farm. They do not combine well, so that's a management's tip that I would suggest that we need to make sure that we don't have extra acres of these in your operation. What these offer to you as a silage producer is they offer maximum tonnage because of the height of these plants. They also have more leaves above the ear, which offers greater digestibility, plant digestibility. Offer very good whole plant digestibility because of a lower lignin content that's been bred into them. They also generally have a higher sugar content at harvest, which helps for ensiling and also it speeds up the rate of ensiling. Some of our hybrids with the LFG prefix also have a flowery gene in them, which offers 25% of the kernels, which Kaba have here, which has a flowery grain content, which maximizes and increases your starch availability in your silage sample. They also, because of their nature, have a slower dry down curve, which allows you to have a wider harvest window. And they are more specifically are best grown at a lower plant population because of the size of these plants and the standability issues that you can have at a higher population because of the lower lignin content. So those are some of the attributes with them. Really great offering in our lineup from 2,600 heat units all the way up to about 3,000 heat units, silage heat units that is. Talking to you more about the Energy Plus hybrids, which are traditionally more dual purpose hybrids, grain hybrids that we have selected and tested for silage production around Ontario and out in the rest of Canada for that. So these hybrids are generally very robust grain hybrids with high grain yields. And what these tend to offer are much higher energy content silage samples when you come out of the field. So that offers you, whether you're feeding steers and trying to maximize your rate of gain or milking cows and trying to maximize your milk production, offers a very high energy content feed. With that, it also offers more flexibility for you in the fall, where greater harvest ease if you have leftover acres that can be combined or taken for high moisture or cob meal. They do potentially have a faster dry down curve, so you do have to catch them at the right harvest moisture in the fall. That can be a bit of a trick, but by all means it's definitely manageable if you're on top of it. They do better towards higher populations, so we could push these between 34 and 36,000 for the most part, just to maximize your tonnage and starch content in your feed. These hybrids are also, because of the grain content, they do really make for maximizing production on farm. They do not necessarily have that optimum digestibility that you're looking for, but we do have testing in place that we're trying to allow our customers better access to information for which hybrids do have higher levels of digestibility in the ration. So when you're selecting a hybrid for your farm this fall, I would look at a couple things, more specifically what you're using or what your end use is, and what your nutritionist that you're working with wants in your ration. If you're trying to strive for digestibility in your ration, I would suggest that the Feast Plus hybrids would be a better option if they are fit for your farm. They offer maximum tonnage, so if you're constrained on acres, they are a really good fit for trying to maximize as many tons as you can on your farm. If you're really trying to maximize your production with energy content and you're able to balance that in your ration, whether, like I said, feeding steers or high-producing dairy cows, the Energy Plus hybrids may be a better option just based on the energy that these produce, and they do have very good tonnage, and especially when you push these hybrids with fertility and populations and fungicides, can really still yield very well for you. So if you're trying to more for the production end of things, or whether it's rate of gain or liters of milk per cow, I might push you towards that direction. If you traditionally want some swing acres, I would really push you towards the dual purpose side or the Feast or the Energy Plus side, just because of the flexibility that these hybrids offer at harvest. Thanks for sharing with me today. I wish you all the best in your silage harvest this fall. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact your local Maizex rep or dealer.